Hi guys, I'm Ali from Montana Critic, and today we're chatting with the beautiful Shaeeda Sween from 90 Day Fiance.
And to go through so much, like this is the man that I've waited for my entire life.
You look so pretty in your pink.
You.
I want to catch up with you about what you've been up to since we last saw you on. I think it was Happily Ever After we saw you on.
Yes.
But first, let me start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Tell me about your reality TV experience. Like, what was it like for you?
First of all, I didn't know it was working such long hours. It's like literally so long. 12-hour days is long. So I thought it was just going to be like, oh, it's going to be short and you could have the rest of your day for yourself. But I was really taken back by how much work that, puts into reality TV. Lots of work. Sometimes the crew leaves midnight and you're tired. You're not, yeah. Sometimes the crew, when I first came here, I think it was like 12 hours of filming. So it's really exhausting. But, it's something that, you have to get up every morning and do. Luckily, you get a break when they go back. And that kind of helps you prepare yourself for the next time they come back. So I wasn't expecting that, but overall it was okay.
What were you thinking going into it? Because this would have been your first, TV experience. What did you think it was gonna be like, and what was it actually like?
Okay, what I was thinking going into it, I was super naive, put it like that. I was thinking like, oh, I watched like Housewives, going to be like that, and go back to 2003, Paris Hilton, but it was different, like you realize, personalities comes out a lot, sometimes some people are being poked and say things. So I realized I could have controlled myself. I couldn't control everyone else. So it was like, that was the part that really hit hard. Like you can't control what people say. You can't tell them what to say because you couldn't control yourself. So I wasn't expecting that. But the good thing about it is that when you have, like, from Bilal and myself, we've been together like for the whole 2 years of the pandemic. We survived the pandemic. So I think that made it easy for us to survive reality TV. I think if we didn't have those 2 years bonded together, it could have been a disaster, but that kind of glued us. So even if we disagreed, we know that we will be glued together. Yeah.
That's good. When you look back, because I'm guessing you watched your season, is there any moment you're cringing like, oh, why did I say that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never looked at, I saw little clips on social media, but especially first season, I've never sit down and look at it. I couldn't bring myself to look at it.
No, maybe it's for the best, because I get it. Yeah.
Sometimes family members will send you little clips and you'll feel like a little cringy. That's the thing they said. It's like, oh, did I sound like that? Was I trying to put on an American accent? Oh my God. No. That's not me. So it was kind of cringy, but it's really hard to look at yourself, put it that way.
No, I get it. And how did you work with the reaction from people? Do you read comments? Do you respond? Do you clap back?
Oh, well, I'm not really big on the clapping back, because you just want them to watch all the show because you know how it ends. They don't know, so they buy into the early part of the show when things seems a little intense. So it's like you don't want to give away too much because you're signing non-disclosure. So I was not, like, when the people were calling me like a gold digger and stuff, I think it was hilarious. Like I was laughing. I laugh when I see that. I'm like, really? Yeah. But it was not. I was just feeling a little bad for Bilal because I signed him up for this. This is something that he didn't want to do. He lived a private life. Them hit on him over the pandemic. Said, Bilal, come on, please do this. Let's do this. I don't want to come to America and be bored. I want to be like preoccupied by doing something. And reality TV could spend my time doing reality TV. And he didn't want to do it until I finally, begged him and he yielded. So I felt a little like responsible for the backlash that he received because knowing that he was not into it and I brought him into it.
Yeah. We hated Bilal so much in the beginning. I feel so bad.
I felt bad too.
Now,
Yeah,
here's the thing. Reality TV viewers are very passionate, right? And
yeah,
especially if they love you, which they loved you. So
yeah,
when they saw him treating you like that, it's like they were just like, how dare you treat our Shaeeda like that?
yeah, yeah. It was hot. It was just
But let me talk about the prank because I think that prank with the house and the vehicle, that is one of the most dramatic. I don't think we'll ever forget that scene. Like everybody talks about that prank.
Yeah.
Shaeeda, when you walked into the house, wait first, when you went into the vehicle and you saw the van, what were you?
I was actually on my best Caribbean behavior, by the way. You know, Caribbean people think I behaved so like, oh, she was ungrateful.
Yeah.
She didn't like the old house. She just is here with him when he showed her the new house. I was on my best Caribbean behavior, by the way. The real me when I got on real bad. I would have tried tantrum in that car, you know, want to break it down. I was so many people like actually was like criticizing how I behave. I was like, that was my best behavior. Even when I saw the house, the old house, you know, if it wasn't for the cameras, I would
Yeah,
cry.
you lost it.
I told him I want to go back to the airport and say, when you're ready for me, when you're ready for a wife, then hit me up. So, but I was on my best Caribbean behavior. So I was like, imagine if they'd really seen how I would have behaved, they would have hated me.
I saw the gold digger comments and I was like, why do you feel like when somebody goes to the US, they have to be grateful for every little thing as if you were homeless?
Oh, well, that's the thing. I think coming from a third world country, everybody have this perception that you're walking around with fruit baskets on your head, you have good roads, a well-educated person, I have a degree, a diploma. I worked as an executive assistant in a minister's office. So I was always getting my money, securing my bag, working hard. So, you know, you take somebody who live in a comfortable island life to bring into something they're not accustomed to. You can't do that. You know? It didn't make sense.
And when you call the house, did you call it a shack? Did you call it?
I call it a shamble shanty tongue, you know? I was like,
that is one of the most memorable scenes I will never forget. Has Bilal apologized thoroughly for that, Shaeeda?
He has, but as a couple, we still like, I didn't know it was his childhood home.
Yeah.
We didn't know that. That's something he didn't let me know. So when I was criticizing it and he felt offended. So I was always trying to tell him, I was like, you know, you can't get offended because I didn't know, you know? So as a couple, I think we haven't overcome that barrier. When we bring it up, we still disagree. You know, that's my childhood home. It hurt my feelings. It hurt my mom. And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was just, you know, giving my truth on how I felt.
Yeah, that was your honest reaction in the moment with cameras in your face. So, you know, you were not expecting that.
No. Of course not.
No. You know, how are things with you and Bilal now?
I think after we suffered a miscarriage, like things glues a couple together. Like we always was secure in our relationship, but that just solidified everything for us. Like I see him like cried when it happened, and I had to comfort him, although I was sad. So I saw that true emotion in him. And that's when I realized, I said, my God, this man really, really, you know, felt my pain. And after that, I looked at him and I said, Bilal, you know what? This is unfortunate what happened to us, but I think the good thing about this, it brought us so close as a couple. So we're good.
Why did you decide to share that with the world?
It wasn't, I don't want to share it because first of all, I was thinking, oh, people are going to say, oh, she can't make children. You know, she's reaching a certain age. That's expected. And a whole set of negative criticism. But I was like, you know what, Bilal, I want to use this as a way to educate women. Like I know a lot of women probably went through the same thing, and I was kind of looking for comfort and closure from other women experiences. I said, I'm sure if I share this, it's going to have women probably my same age who had a miscarriage, and now they're talking about they have little ones walking around. So I need hope, I need closure. So when I shared it, it was so many women. A lot of them don't tell their story. It's happened to them, they just sweep it under the rug. But after hearing them, it gave me closure, and it made me want to go back to the part of trying again to be a mother.
Oh, that's so good, because I was gonna ask, have you found closure now? So I'm happy to hear that you have. And there'll be 10 more little Shaeedas running around.
I hope so. 10 more.
And
You want to kill me? That's too much. Like,
it's so much. 5. Okay, 5. But I'm happy to hear that. How has it been transitioning from life in the Caribbean to now living in the US?
oh my God. The transition has been amazing. Like,
Okay.
anywhere I go, like, I was just that Caribbean girl. I was sitting in my car and working. I hop in a taxi, a maxi taxi, very humble, but always like nice things. So to come across here, and especially with the exposure from the show, it changed my life completely. You know, it just people have been so like I don't know, like fans, and if I'm in the airport, I want to take a picture, and it was just like I would have never thought that coming to America, I would have experienced this type of popularity, and
Yeah.
it's good. I'm receiving it very positively and enjoying it as well.
Have you been back home since we've seen you on the show?
I have not been back home, and it's like my family see me traveling to different parts of America to be like, when are you coming back home? It's like I want to go back home, but I still have to explore United States. I'm not done, you know.
You like a visit, like a quick little visit, Shaeeda.
I always tell them when it's time for me to come back home, it's going to be a surprise.
I love that. What do you miss most about home, though?
The food, 100%.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I know Americans, I love you guys, and sometimes you cook really nice stuff, but I think my Caribbean food that I grew up with, the seasoning, I think I could suck the meat to the bone and bite it up, you know? I feel like I can't do certain things here, right? Because the food's so like flavorful, so I do miss the food back home.
Are we gonna see you on any more TLC shows in the future?
You have to keep watching, you know? Put it this way, I think we are part of the franchise, so we'll see what comes up. We'll see.
We love that. We love seeing you, and we want to hear more of your story. Who from your season are you close with?
Well, not really from my season, but I think as of other cast members who part from the franchise. I am close to Lauren, you know, Lauren and Alexi.
How did you and Lauren link up?
From day one, you know, Lauren reached out from day one. That's like early season prank, you know, and we kind of hit it off from then. And we still talk with each other, and Yara and myself, like, you know, we did happy ever after together, so we formed a relationship. And you know, everybody else from my former season, they're cool people, you know. We still, you know, message each other here and there. But Lauren and Yara, definitely my girls. Yeah,
we've seen the pics of you guys out and about, and we've seen the pics of you on your shopping sprees, just making us jealous.
Oh my God.
No, we love it. We love it. Shaeeda is always fabulous, and we love that.
Thank you.
What are some of your favorite activities to do? What do you do in your spare time?
Besides maxing Bilal's credit card. Oh, just kidding. I love shopping. I love like exploring, you know, like kayaking. I love water activities. It reminds me of Trinidad back home. So anytime I see the water, whether it's a lake or an ocean, I just feel so, it just brings me back to that feeling of, you know, nostalgia, as if I'm back home. So I love water sports. You see, we did I think it was flyboarding in Miami. It was a disaster for me.
What is flyboarding, by the way?
Flyboarding is when you have like, you know, like the board at the bottom of your feet and you go up using the pressure of the water to lift you up. So you just try to, you know, maintain your balance on the board itself. It's a lot of work. I thought it was going to be like easy peasy. I'm going to be like Superwoman, but it was really...
You're flexible, so, you know.
That didn't help. I was like telling him, oh, I do yoga. I could master this, but it was really difficult.
Yeah.
So that's some of the activities that I love, you know, apart from shopping and buying nice things. I love water sports.
And how's your yoga business going?
Well, it had its peak in January when it had all those fitness enthusiasts that would join in January. But I feel like things have, you know, been a little bit more like not as active as I would like it to be for summer. But, you know, it still have students who are committed, a committed bunch. I have been teaching them every Wednesday. So that's like everything, you know, you always find people who just want to join and then fall out. Then you have it boiled down to like your whether you're committed 50 students who's willing to take classes every Wednesday and Sunday. So I'm just stuck with the committed crew, which is good, you know, so because they are interested. I would like to take yoga notes virtually. I like to have it, I would like to do like pop-up or, you know, like try to bring it to the ground itself, like studio wise. So that's something I have been looking into because virtually it's beautiful, it touches more people, but if you want to get a close interaction and a connection with your students, sometimes you want to feel them, correct their postures. And I think the best way to do that is definitely when you have a walk-in studio. So I am still looking at that as a possibility for sure.
Yeah, you could have a franchise. Shaeeda open one, and then every state it's Shaeeda's yoga studio. You know.
I hope I get big like that one day.
And how is business going with for Bilal? How's his real estate business going?
It's going really, you know, it's going good, you know. I'm so happy for him. Right now he's, you know, doing houses and stuff. So he's been doing his thing and I'm so proud of him.
And are you guys, where you're living now, is that where you want to be when you have kids? And is it a place that you want to stay or?
Kansas City is amazing, a great state to like raise families. But if you want to go like when it comes to like fast-paced life and stuff, I don't know. I think I might, for Bilal, like I know he wants to move to California. I have this kind of thing with Atlanta. I know that's like my place to be. So we don't know, but so far it's here and I'm enjoying it here.
And how have like your neighbors, do your neighbors know that you guys are big reality TV stars?
Maybe they are aware, but they have never given us any reaction. Although I did see one of my neighbors like taking pictures of my dog, and it's kind of weird. It's like, why is she taking pictures of my dog? Is she trying to get my dog on some messy blog? But it's been good, you know. You have good neighbors all around.
That's good. Has the hate died down for our dear Bilal? Is he getting more love on social media now?
For sure, he's getting more love. There's always going to be the naysayers and the haters want to punk him. Like every morning, sometimes when I wake up, I see a messy comment that's still in that, you know, that crazy 90-day wheel, or still talking about the pranks, still talking about other things, and I'd be like, oh, when are they going to move on? Like, we good, you know?
They're never gonna move on, because you know what it is? Every time they show the rerun, people are like riled up on again.
That's true, yeah.
So it's like you're never gonna forget it. When you think about your future, Shaeeda, like say the next 4 or 5 years, what's your dream life for like the next 5 years?
My dream, I would like to go into acting. I've always been very theatrical. People don't know that side of me. I've always like, before Tyler Perry became Tyler Perry, like wearing Medea suits, that was Shaeeda back home dressing like a Dame Lauren, have this big butt sticking out, wearing some big breasts. I was always the funny bone in the family. So I was like, you know what? I really have to try to explore that side of me. And I hope one day I could really like get into like acting and pursue something different for sure.
Yeah, that would be nice seeing you in another role. We've seen the skits and they're good. They're good.
Although for the American market, I feel like they were shocked. Like I think it was more Caribbean people who connected with, you know, me dressing up, looking like a witch. Hollywood.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, but I think the American audience, they were not really understanding, because some of my castmates from 90 messaged me. I was like, what is this? What is that? I don't understand. So, but my Caribbean people, they certainly picked up.
We get it. Maybe you have to tailor it to the US audience.
I think I'll have to do that.
Yeah, but that's good though. And so you were saying, by the way, what do you watch on TV? Like, what is your type of shows that you watch?
Oh my God, this is gonna sound so cliched. I am obsessed with reality TV, and I don't know, I just loved watching different reality TV, whether it's on TLC, different shows that come about, whether it's on Bravo. I just love reality TV. I just like to sit down and like watch women get into it and fight, make up, you know, then break up.
I love that. What's one reality TV show you'd like to be on?
I love Housewives. Like Housewife franchise, like I've been obsessed with it from day one.
Yeah, I could see you jumping into one of the Housewives franchises. You can do Beverly Hills and just be fancy with the fancy ladies.
once I start making Beverly Hills money, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, or Atlanta. Shaeeda, if you move to Atlanta,
Yeah.
then, you know, we would love to see that. Oh, Shaeeda, it was so much fun chatting with you.
It's you.
I can't wait to see what's next for you. I'm keeping my eyes peeled to see what else you and Bilal are going to be up to.
Thank you.
And we're going to be cheering for you on this side of the TV, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Bye, Shaeeda.
Bye.